Good morning. Sorry, that was a bad beginning. Good morning and good afternoon to you. Good morning if you are in New York. It's 7:30 Eastern Time. It is 1:30 Amsterdam time, and I'm looking currently, as you can see, at FCell and just trying to figure out what's going on right here, because on the right hand of my screen you see the 1 minute, and on the left hand side of my screen you see the 5 minutes. Came down here, bounced here on VWAP, and now trying to make a new high here on FCell. So what I would normally do right now is if market was open. So I'm just going to do this on paper trade now. So don't follow me, or don't follow anybody else for that matter, because it's just too risky to do that now. What I normally would do is buy FCell here at this point. And then, because it just made a nice VWAP bounce here, and just buy it right there and trade it to 775 here. And if you do that with 1,000 shares, I just bought here with 1,000 shares, you can see it here. Just to make it real. What I then would do after buying it here, I would just place my new order here at 781. I don't want to play the fade out, so I would buy in this one again if it would break the 775, and maybe, just maybe, I would just take a little profit here just above this one, so I can be a little more relaxed in the trade, because I made my money back, or I made some money on it, and then I just let it run. So this is what I call a VWAP bounce. There's not enough volume now because it's pre-market. You see, this is just nothingness here, so don't do this in pre-market if there's no volume. But if you do this in when markets open on a 1 minute, here is this nice level 1, 2, 3 times. So this is resistance all the way. Comes back here, touches VWAP, and then after it breaks this high here, then you get in here at 763-ish, and then you go up, and then you play this one to 775. So that's with 1,000 shares, a $100 win. And then maybe you say, okay, I'm going to sell 75 here because I just want to be sure that it may be breaking through, and then you buy again here at 781 because you buying into the squeeze here. A lot of people also do it like this, and they're just going to buy again here, and this is called buying in resistance. So you buy in resistance hoping that it will squeeze through that one. That's a little bit too risky for me, so I really want to see a breakout, and that's why I put my limit order here at 781, because people who are now here in this one and are short here, they maybe paid themselves out a little bit here. Then they're just gonna wait, expecting this one to go beyond VWAP maybe. And if it gets back to this level, then what they're gonna do is they're gonna buy in more for the short. So to play this one again, and then after this happens, and it's not going to be a short but breaks through, then they're going to have their own stop above this 80 level, so at 50 something. So if there's going to be a squeeze, it's going to squeeze right through this one here, and then you can buy it in at 81, and you can make another nice profit here because it can run then to 838-ish. So that's what I was just contemplating on FCell. Just watching this one while I was setting up my charts. So that was FCell. Okay, let's look at some others that we discussed this morning on Early Bird Show. This is AMC. Okay, we contemplated AMC. This happens on AMC all the time. So is this going to happen also right now, or is this just going to break here through this 3046-ish, 3050? I think it's now 3050. Let's just see, just a little bit higher here, 35.3. So here on the left side of my screen now you see this is the 5 minute here. This is on opening. We discussed this morning. There is resistance here at 46. Just breaking through that by a margin, and now this is another double top, 1353. And you expect this one to go down again, but be sure that you are aware of what can happen on AMC if it's just getting the Robinhood kids behind it, or the Reddit kids. So that's something you really have to contemplate on AMC. So 1353 now for me is the long on AMC. And then we're going to look at some others that we just looked at this morning. I'm not sure which one, so I'm just going to pull up my thing here to see what's going on. Just hold on for one moment, guys. It's my old-fashioned PowerPoint thing that's gonna show me, I hope. No, just lost my watch list, guys. So okay, well, that's no problem. I don't have the time to look it up right now. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna make a new watch list. So this is watch list, this is pre-markets. Let's look at what's going on right now. We're gonna look at volume here in pre-markets. Volume, yes. And we're gonna look at some stocks. So this is, so maybe we find something that we did not expect. So this is Plug. Well, ain't that nice? Ain't that nice? Look at this. Look at Plug right now. So this was a level, and now we can see this is also a level on the 1 minute because this is VWAP. If you're looking at the daily here, then we can also see that it's 12.50. This 50 point here, 23.50, 23.60. 23.60 here is my support level on this side. So all this plug really strong in the beginning, and coming down here, and then sort of contemplating what to do right here, getting up again, just contemplating what to do, getting up, contemplating what to do. So this are some very nice charts on plug power. And then what you see here is almost a VWAP plate, just fell through it a little bit. But it's really nice in a 5 minute, you know, so trying to hold this 5 minute now here. So would you get into this one right now if it was something that you liked? Okay, what you have to do then right there is you look at this and you say, okay, this is 25. I'm here at 24.36, but this is resistance, so it has to get above this 24.50 mark right here. 24.50. Now you have 50 cent space here, and this is 24.25. So what you're doing then on plug here is buy plug at market. You say, okay, I'm gonna go in with 500 shares plug market, not market, but limit, of course. At 25, buy it here. And then this is your stop loss here. I just bought it here at this level here. Stop losses here, 24.50. 500 shares. I'm going to get out at 24.96. So just watching this one. This is the 1 minute now. In at 24.50. Watching it to go to 29.96 with 500 shares, 500 times 50 cents. It's pre-market, so don't go in with. So look at this volume. This is just 40,000 shares. This is only 18,000 shares. So if you get in with real big size, like 10,000 or something, then you just might not get out again. So this is just to give yourself a head start and gain $250 just to start the day with. And that's always a nice start to begin your Friday. So don't panic if this one's going down now a little bit. There's nothing going on. You contemplated this play, you thought, okay, this is the play that I'm gonna make. Don't get out now because it's just stupid to get out now. You said, okay, this one will go to 24.97. Just let it ride there and hope that it will. So if the stock just pulls back a little bit, don't panic and say, okay, I'm in trouble now. It's now just at the price where we got in. I'm just staying in this one just to see what's going to happen. Look at my level 2 if there's some signs that there might be a problem somewhere here. On level 2 there's not a lot of volume on the tape. No, only small bias. So on the ask side we have now 58, and on the bid side we have 57. 57's getting sold, 55's getting sold, 53's getting sold now. In pre-market, you really can practice your level 2 skills because everything is going slowly. Now we are back to 56. Bias at 56, rejected. back to 48, 50. Just holding that 50 line now. And there we go. 62 on the ask side. So here we go, 62 on the ask side. I see that right now. You don't see it on the charts yet because level 2 is always faster than that. 59 on the ask side, 62 on the ask side. Now we're gonna try to make the jump. What we really want to see here is that this one gets broken again. 75. So 66 now on the ask side, 68, 70, 73, there we go, 71, 74, 75, needs to get above that 75, otherwise there's some new double top forming there. That's not something that you want. Only 3 minutes left for that candle, so now pulling back again a little. So this is how you can, this is how I am in a trade. Just sitting here right now and really looking at my screen and looking at my level 2 and looking at what's happening on plug power. I'm not really into those flags. I can see this is some kind of bull flag, but not really convincing. So it has trouble getting above that 75. That's clear to me right now. But there's also a lot of support at 50 for now, because it's still getting bought up at 50. And just when I said that, it's now under 50. Still no panic. My stop loss is at 25, so I'm not panicking in any way or form. This is just a pullback that you sometimes need. On the left hand of my screen, you see here this 9 EMA. This one. So it just touches this 9 EMA here on 37, then I'm still all good. The stop loss is a little in the VWAP. So I'm good there also. So I'm just waiting now on this one to play out. This is just how a stock moves. So the strategy on the play was good. If it's going to work or not, that's not for me. I just want to see if there's some support really again on a 1 minute. So there's 30 seconds left on that 5 minute candle right now. And that thing not getting over that 75 is not a good sign. But I'm still staying in the trade. Now it tries to get above that 50 again. So 50 was support during some time. And can be resistance right now. So that's something that you have to contemplate, but it is not. Just right through it. So on the left hand side of my screen, the 5 minute now opening above that low of 37. So that's a good sign also. So as you can see, I'm not a scalper. I'm just staying in trades sometimes for a long time. If you have any questions, guys, please do them. I also can do some tickets. If you have a ticket that I want to discuss with you guys, then please do. But what you see right now is me sitting in a trade, getting in at 24.50. Stop loss is 24.25. I am contemplating 24.97 that it will get there. I'm gonna get out just under that because I can see that it's not. Plug has a lot of problems, of course, in getting back to this former level. And what you can see here now, if you see this is a high, and this is the next high, this high is lower than this high. So, and this low, which was the low after this high, is higher than this low. So this low is lower than this low. So this is a lower low. Now try to get up here. And this is just a higher high, but only just. So if this now here is a higher high compared to this, so higher low, sorry. If this now is a higher low compared to this, then I can see that there is maybe a trend going up. But well, you see that it's really having a lot of trouble getting above the 2460 level now. So if it's below 2425, then I'm out. I'm gonna go back to my level 2. See what's happening there. Okay, now we have big problems. So on the bid side, there's 67. 2430 on 2435. If that breaks, then it flushes down. Does not break right now. So getting up again. So rejected. So I like this doji right now here. So this is normally a good sign. Really watching my level 2 right now. 37 on the bid side, 40 on the ask side. A lot of red on the tape. So all people watching this now and all the algorithms who are now contemplating this are seeing what I am seeing, and they are now deciding, is this a return signal, or is this the return signal to the upside, or is this slowly grinding down a signal that it has to go down further? So there are two signals now. This normally is a signal that a stock will go back up again. And this is a sign, of course, of a stock that's going down. So almost stopped out here now. Just by 1 penny, I didn't stop out. But it is not looking good, because after this one here, what you really want is some strong upside movement, and we're out. So that was a loss on plug. And what I normally do then is I take it from my screen, because I don't want to look at it anymore for some time, because it's just too painful to watch. If it gets up now and it just stopped out, and it will, you see it here right now that you just on view up here, just fell through it, picked me up here. So don't want to look at a thing like that anymore. Okay, let's look at Zef, for example. That's one from this morning, and then it's almost 2 o'clock Amsterdam time, so I'm going to close down. You just witnessed some live action trading, ended in a loss. That's not a big deal. Those things happen. Could have gone out a little bit earlier if I wanted to, but looking here at Zef Lightning E-Motors, auto manufacturer. if this 583 holds here, this is 584. If this one holds, then this is a double bottom on the daily, and that's what you want to see, a double bottom on the daily. And then it can just run up here to this next resistance point here at 721. So that's nice for sales. Just gonna look if there's something else on the watch list. If you want to see my complete watch list, tune into the early bird morning show this morning. I gave you all I gave me my complete watch list. I just have to look for it now, which is not smart. It's not on my hard drive. It's somewhere. I put it somewhere and I don't know where, so I'm not going to look for it right now. So just scrolling now, all these are the usual suspects in the morning these days. Let's look at some. Here's Neo. Neo doing something. Oh. Curious to see if there's some volunteer tries to get up. Let's have a look at Neo. After this day yesterday, what's this? Didn't see that. Oh, it's just a spike that you can ignore. Fisker down on pre-market open, and then somewhere just found itself back again here. Nokia, Apple. Okay, guys, that's it for me. I'm just closing this one down. Have a good weekend. Have your own strategy. Be sure that you trade carefully and trade happy. It's a Friday, so it can be very quiet on the front. And remember, when I say this to you, no position is also a position. If you want to see all the tickets that I'm into today, then please look up the early bird show at Benzinga, because there are all the tickets that I am contemplating this day. And you just saw some live trading. I made a loss. That's not a big deal. I'm gonna make some winners also today. If you want to see that, just follow me on Twitter and I will tweet those out. See you tomorrow, guys. No, not see you tomorrow. See you on Monday, guys. Have a great weekend, and bye-bye.